Here's a question that might twist your mind a little. Who's really in charge? Your brain or your body? We love to imagine the brain as this sophisticated supercomputer calling all the shots. It's where logic lives, where memories are stored, where commands get issued. But let's not kid ourselves. The body is no mindless machine. It's got its own rhythm, its own wisdom, shaped by evolution and experience. Sometimes it listens to the brain, sometimes it doesn't. Think about it. Freud and Jung both agreed our conscious intentions are just the tip of the iceberg. Deep down, the subconscious, packed with instincts, symbols, emotions, is steering the ship. And sure, all of that lives in the brain, but the body, it's got veto power. Hunger, stress, exhaustion, these can override any rational command. Ever tried to sleep when you're excited, but your body just won't let you? Or wanted to speak up, but froze in place? That's your body's autonomy. Sometimes protective, sometimes stubborn. Over time, the body builds its own library of reflexes and habits, muscle memory, emotional triggers, even trauma responses. It remembers in ways your conscious brain forgets. That's why mental health struggles are so physical. Tension, fatigue, avoidance. Healing isn't just thinking your way out, it's about reconnecting brain and body, learning to listen both ways. So, what's treatable? A lot. With effort, therapy, and patience, those patterns can shift. But some grooves run deep. The key? Stop thinking of the body as just a servant. It's a partner. When the brain and body dance together, you get clarity, resilience, and flow. When they're out of step, you get chaos. The real magic? Learning to move as one.
Psychological traits versus psychological conditions. There are two distinct categories in psychology. 1. Inborn psychological traits. These are structural tendencies, part of a person's psychological architecture. They are not illnesses but deep-rooted traits that shape behavior and emotional logic. They cannot be eliminated, but their intensity can be moderated. Signal breakdown and psychological distress studies show that when psychological issues become intense, whether due to trauma, chronic stress, or structural disorders, the brain's signals to the body can become distorted. The message is sent, but its meaning is warped, delayed. The signal arrives too late for the body to respond coherently. Fragmented, the signal is incomplete, leaving the body confused. Contradictory, the brain may send mixed messages, you're safe and you're in danger. At the same time, the body, which relies on clear neural instruction, struggles to interpret these broken signals. This leads to somatic symptoms, fatigue, tension, nausea, behavioral misfires, avoidance, aggression, withdrawal, emotional confusion, crying without knowing why, feeling numb while in pain. Psychological traits versus psychological conditions. Body, which relies on clear neural instructions, struggles to interpret these broken signals. This leads to somatic symptoms, fatigue, tension, nausea, behavioral misfires, avoidance, aggression, withdrawal, emotional confusion, crying without knowing why, feeling numb while in pain. INFJ, a personality type marked by introspection, intuition, and emotional depth. Sociopathy, psychopathy, traits involving lack of empathy, impulsivity, or emotional detachment. Psychotic tendencies may include detachment from reality or distorted perception. Narcissistic traits, grandiosity, need for validation, and lack of empathy. These traits are often inborn, and while they may be harmful to others if left unchecked, they can be regulated through insight, boundaries, and therapeutic support.